Oh, hello. Excellent, excellent. Hello, everyone. We're playing Time to Drop, and we're gonna steal the fucking moon.
Let's go. I've been ready for this moon heist since we landed on this pitch, and we're like, let's steal the moon. Let's do it. Let's
steal the moon. Nothing's stopping us.
So, Time to Drop, if you didn't know, it's a tabletop game I wrote. It is a musical time. It is a musical time loop heist game. I made a custom playlist for this game right now. It is usually set to Nautical Infinity by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. We all pre-made characters, so we don't have to do that on stream. So let's just fucking go down the list and introduce ourselves and our characters. Hello, I'm Marn. I co-host the Argonauts podcast. I use she, her pronouns. I am playing the safecracker of our moon heist crew. Jennifer Booker Cage, she, her pronouns, and she wants out of this heist crew because she is getting out to coast on moon heist fame forever. And down the list we have Caro.
Caro, use they, them pronouns. I am going to be playing Ferris Cage. He and the inside man on this moon heist. Siblings to Jennifer Booker Cage. I work at NASA, and I want out so that I can retire from working at NASA because I used to do heists, and that was stressful, so I decided to work at NASA. Turns out working at NASA, also stressful. So I'm ready to call it quits.
Moving down the list we have Mac.
Hey, I'm Mac. You can find me on Follow the Leader podcast. I use they, them pronouns. I am playing Sasha Winslet. She uses she, her pronouns. She is the moon expert. And yes, I did trademark that. Don't ask me how much that cost. She wants out to just kind of go where the winds take her. Maybe she'll go back to school, get a, PhD in moonology instead of just a bachelor's.
Farther down the list we have Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I take up oxygen on this network. My character's name is Name Harrison. He, him pronouns. The group's driver. And, he's got an exciting job offer somewhere else, but that is not the only secret that may or may not come out over the course of this heist.
Oh god. And last but not least, we have Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. You may know me from Season 3 of Interstitial or as one of the co-hosts of the Marvel Set Chronicles. I am playing Pluto Mercury. They use they and them pronouns. They are the rookie. This is their first gig, and as of right now, they don't know exactly what we're about to be doing here. After this job, they will have enough money to become an astronomer. I can't believe we decided that Pluto and Sasha are previous lab partners who both hope to get into some kind of space-related university. That is the hope and the plan should all things go perfectly fine.
No, it will go perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, we think that because we haven't drawn our complications yet, which we're about to do.
How bad could they be?
How bad could
it's all
What's
gonna
the
go
worst that
perfectly
could
fine.
happen?
Yeah.
If I know anything about complications, it's that they are generally simple.
Yeah, that's why they're called complications. So
Exactly.
we
That's what
have
the word
to.
means.
Yeah, that's what the word means. So we have to draw 3 tarot cards. I have pulled up in another tab a random tarot card generator. We have to draw 3 tarot cards to determine the mark, the locale, and the guard. The mark is the ostensible owner of the moon. The locale is the specific location where we have to get in order to steal the moon, and the guard is the main method of security keeping the moon secure. So I will draw these cards, we will interpret them to what we think these are. For the mark, oh my god, I have drawn the sun.
Is that
What is that?
good?
What does that mean
What
for
does
us?
that mean?
It's just ironic, that's all.
Yeah. It just means it'll be bright out when we do it.
God.
It's
hard to see.
That's helpful, actually, because no one's looking at the moon when the sun's out. Right?
Yeah,
That's true.
That's
Least
very true.
the time when they would least suspect us.
That is true. Thank you, Caro. I also didn't realize these tarot cards would paste in like enormous compared to the rest of what we have here. So interpreting the sun in terms of the mark, what do we think that means? I am looking up the sun because I am not super well versed in a lot of the major arcana. The sun
That
portends
feeling
good
you have to Google the sun.
portends good fortune, joy, and harmony.
Okay.
What's the description for the mark again, Marn?
The mark is the ostensible owner of the goods.
Is it just God? Are we stealing the moon from God?
There's kind of no way around that one. I
Or
mean,
the
like,
or the Pope? Like someone bright, and I don't.
I'm looking at this baby on a horse, and I'm
Yeah,
wondering
I'm
if
looking at the baby on the horse.
maybe this is
What's
like,
he up to? Yeah, you're right.
you know, like the baby is metaphorical for,
Are we
you know,
stealing
the
this from the moon from
CEO.
the future generation? Like, is that what's happening?
Future generation will have it if we got it.
That is true. My
Yeah.
other my other my other thought was the head of NASA. Since we have created some NASA centric characters.
I think that makes sense. You know, if we're thinking of the sun as the center of the universe, then the you know this card being representational as like the center of NASA, the head honcho, as it
yeah.
were.
I think that sounds great. Let's have the mark be boss NASA.
Yeah.
The god
Loath as
king
I
of
am to admit it,
NASA.
that makes more sense than God. Loath as I am to admit it.
Well, they can be the same person. We don't know.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That is true.
The next card that I have drawn for the locale, which is the specific location that we have to get in to steal the moon, is it's gonna be really big, the Empress.
I was gonna laugh if you drew the moon right then and there.
I hope that we do at some point because that would be really funny. I will say when I opened up this tarot generator and like did a quick test one to make sure I could like copy and paste tarot cards to it, it gave me death right off the bat. I
That's
was like,
probably
"Uh-oh."
fine.
Sick.
Also in the
Sick.
chat,
Listen.
Hearthside Enclave found that the administrator of NASA is Bill Nelson, which is great, but it does undercut my Star Wars joke a little bit. So like,
Yeah.
you can go either way. Bill Nelson, boss NASA.
You know it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, what do we think about the Empress for the locale that we have to get in order to steal the moon?
Empress.
I
Can you read off like the Pokedex for the Empress card?
yeah, I got you. Tarot Pokedex. Upright, the Empress is new opportunity, abundance, nurturing, and stability, and reversed, it is financial issues, stagnation, domestic problems.
Okay, so it's upright. So what if it's like a new tower facility that NASA has constructed?
On the moon. I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's they're piloting the new. You know, they're setting up another launch.
They're
Yeah.
basically
They're doing
using
some
this
new
tower
research.
as like the ice cream cone on the bottom of the circular thing that is the moon.
Hmm.
You mean the moon?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's circular.
You know, the
thing in
circular
sky.
thing that the moon does where it's round. Do you know that?
And for the guard, which is the specific method that we'll have to bypass, keeping the moon secure, I have drawn the devil.
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted, baby!
Yeah. Yeah,
I would
moon's
say that I would
haunted.
love if it was literally the devil.
Devil, that's where he lives. We thought
That'd be
hell was down. No,
awesome.
it's up.
If
Wait,
the devil
hold on.
lives on the
Hell was up
moon,
this whole time.
Is this just the new Destiny season? Is that what's happening right now?
This
Because
might be destiny.
Yeah.
this
gonna
might
say,
just be Destiny.
I was gonna say, isn't this also the plot of like Doom? That is the plot of Doom, right? They put demons
Kind
on
of.
Mars. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. I like Moon's haunted. Do we think that NASA is NASA harnessing the moon being haunted, or is the moon just haunted separately from this tower facility that we're
I
gonna have
think
to
if
break
they
into.
know, maybe they know, but we certainly don't know yet, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We're
Yes.
gonna learn that.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
We are going to learn that what
Can't
is
wait
up
to
with
learn.
the Moonshot.
Love to learn.
You'll have to learn. So, the next thing that we're gonna do is Heistmas Eve, which is anyone who wants to do a downtime scene in between crew members. You are free to do a quick downtime scene, beginning with the player who has most recently watched a heist movie. I'm trying to think what the last heist movie I watched was.
We
I-
had
I-
this conversation when we played Time to Drop on FTL where we were like, I don't think anyone's watched a heist movie in the last year, so now what do we do?
I watched Ambulance in like 2 weeks ago,
That
which
counts.
is they heist an
That counts.
ambulance in the movie Ambulance. Does that
That counts.
count?
Yeah, that
Sure.
counts.
All right,
So-
thank you, James Cameron. Or that's not James Cameron. Who's
So,
that motherfucker?
Jay, we will say you
Michael
are
Bay. Thank you, Michael Bay.
So Jay, we will say you are in charge of downtime for this particular loop. Would you like to do a scene in between yourself and any of the crew members?
Yeah, I think there has to be a quick. Pluto needs to talk to Sasha because Pluto has just learned what the job that they were roped into this to do is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Sasha
don't
did
know.
not tell Pluto that this was a heist.
Yeah, I think what we sort of decided beforehand was like Pluto knows that it's a heist, but not that the Pluto cares a little too much. All right, hold on. Let's just do this in media res.
Yeah.
Hey, Sasha, can I? Okay. Listen. We've had our board meeting. Can I take you aside for a moment?
Yeah. What's going on?
Okay. So listen, we've worked together on so many projects. You have put up with me through everything back to our high school projects. It's been so much. I understand. Sometimes, maybe after we've worked together that much, you invite me on something thinking, oh, I don't need to tell
Hello?
Pluto every detail about what we're about to do. But my name's maybe you should tell the space person that we're stealing the moon. When were you gonna tell me if you didn't tell me already?
Figured it would have come up in conversation before now is the thing. Like honestly,
Well,
like most of this was a joke, and we're kind of just committing to it now. You know what I mean? Like
What does that mean? Committing to it now. Okay.
listen, I
Is
was
NASA in on the
really
joke? Are we playing the joke on them? Is this a big moon
No.
prank?
No.
What is the deal?
No, listen. I got a little bit too drunk. I was like, we could totally steal the moon, and we got halfway through the plan, and they were like, wait, we could totally steal the moon. Actually, like no one would notice, and it would be fine. So now we're doing it because why not? I really did.
I'll say if anyone else wants to pop in on this as like, yeah, it'll be fine. That would all you're welcome to do so.
You act like you've never stolen a celestial body before, rookie. It's gonna be fine.
What? Do we have a containment unit plan? Is a question I have. There's a list of them. That is one of them on the list.
Well, I think we
Yeah,
talked about
use the
maybe like
driver.
splitting it, like cutting it up.
Cutting it into.
Well, there's like what, 5 of us? Yeah, we
Yeah.
should cut it into 5
Yes.
pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever heard
Okay.
the idiom "the moon's made of cheese"? It's
Well-
you've heard of a cheese wheel. You can do the math. You can put those pieces together.
basically just a giant pizza. Although I
is it a
stand by the fact that people who cut their pizza into 5 slices are just heathens, but whatever. That's not the point.
well, yes, we agree. We're cultured people. We agree on that, obviously. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, is it a cheese or is it a pizza? Does it? Hold on. All right, I'm gonna entertain a thought, which is the thought that the moon is made of cheese. Do we need to refrigerate it? Has anyone talked about that?
We were
Space
really
is
kind of-
cold. Space is cold. You don't have to refrigerate something. It's already cold. It's already.
Are we keeping it in space?
I
There's
thi-
a lot of space to hide it in.
Sasha,
Yeah, I
you're the moon expert here.
Yeah, Moon Expert, what's up? Yeah,
No,
Moon
space-
Expert, give us some more of your moon expertise.
Yeah, space is basically just like a giant freezer. So like the moon will be fine if we keep it in space. We just have to kind of move it away from NASA and everything will be fine.
Okay, everything will be fine. Nope, no further questions. Everything will be fine. Yep.
I have a
We're all on the
question.
same page.
Yeah.
How are we going to hide it from NASA once we move it away?
We'll just put it on the other side of the Earth.
Okay, works
Yeah.
for me.
That works. Yeah.
If we turn it around so the dark side of the moon is facing the Earth, they'll never
They'll
know.
never see it. They'll never see it.
No, that makes perfect sense. All right.
Yeah, no further questions. Okay.
Nope. All right, out of character. Do we know what step 1 of this heist ideally is before I hit play?
Do we want to start getting to the moon, or do we want to start on the moon?
That was my question.
Well, if the like ice cream cone space station is on the moon, I feel like it's up to our driver to get us there. Chris, is our driver ready to be not only a road driver but a sky and space and out of the stratosphere driver?
Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem.
It's sick. No further questions.
Yeah.
Have we stolen a vehicle from NASA? I guess like
A vehicle,
Yes,
a spaceship.
but
okay,
it looks like a Delta Oldsmobile.
Okay, great.
Sick.
Great.
Sick.
Perfect.
All right, I am going to hit play on the music. Once I do, we will have 28 minutes to complete the first loop.
Oh boy.
Great.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Are we all ready?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously. Born ready.
Let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
Oh, perfect.
All right, we're landing on the
Incredible.
fucking moon. I am adding that as the first thing on our loop. Do we split up? Landing on the moon.
I don't think there's any reason to not split up, also because it's funnier that way.
Yeah.
It is funnier that way.
All right. I am going to go break into the ice cream cone.
I think that makes sense. You know,
Tracks.
we're heading toward NASA space. I think it makes sense for the NASA employee to also join.
Yeah.
Siblings break into ice cream cone. All right, what's everybody else doing?
Okay, great. If we're breaking in, then I'll just slam the gas and we'll just ram the car in there. It'll break, right?
They have all of their moon stealing equipment in there. We don't want to damage the equipment that's inside. So we have to make sure that we, open the garage first.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that works.
I think. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I do think Booker brought like precision explosions, like explosives to open the garage though.
Like, good for,
I
like,
think,
low
I think-
gravity environments, though, right? Like,
Yeah, of course.
okay. Just wanted to make sure, like,
Yeah, it'll be fine. Nothing can go wrong.
oh, yeah,
Nothing can go wrong.
definitely. I'm noting that down for a
think,
potential
I think
complication.
Pluto. Yeah, exactly. I think Pluto has not been given a strong sense of a job to do, and so has brought a camera and is taking photographs and documenting
Oh, excellent.
For
our
the
entire
scrapbook.
process for review.
Yeah.
for to make it out of this alive, which they
How
don't
do we-
really think
how
they'll be
would we-
doing.
How would we do better at this in the future?
Yeah, if let's say there was a way to redo this, there won't be obviously, but if there was,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely.
I really want to bring in Moon's Haunted somehow, but I feel
Well, I
like
think we've
that's
got
a
to
next
open this
step
garage
thing.
first.
Yeah, we gotta open the garage
Yeah,
first. So
All right, I am gonna call that interacting with a complication.
I
because
think that
the
makes
ice cream-
sense.
Yeah.
That's
The
Yeah.
ice cream cone is a complication, so I'm gonna roll
Ooh.
2d6 plus 0. That is a 7 We succeed at what we're trying to do, but it won't stick. We will have to deal with this again in future loops. So the door blows,
Okay.
and we are now in, but we have not cleared the complication for good. Alright, door blows. We are in. What are we doing now that we're inside?
Well, this is the garage where all of NASA stores their, moon transportation equipment. So I think what makes sense is for us to take that and take all of the equipment and get it into Name's car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's...
Yeah.
like it.
Okay. Hey, while we're doing that, I think if this adds the moon's haunted shit, I think Pluto is taking photos and for a second sees an orb or some kind of ghost phenomenon through the camera, and then double takes and it goes away. They're using a digital camera, of course. Doesn't think any of it. If we want to use that for Moon's Haunted, we can when we want to do more Moon's Haunted.
I like it.
Excellent.
Moon orb.
All right, folks, we have 3 more minutes here before that explosion is probably going to get more of the folks in the facility coming down here. So let's make sure we're keeping it nice and tight. And as y'all head out, I'll be sure to cover for you.
I have a plan for that as well. If you wouldn't mind, I have an idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, so I noticed over here they've got, and then they have the little almost 4-wheeler type things that you in or Austin Powers, where he's trying to reverse and he gets stuck in the wall. And so I'm just, as the driver trying to be useful, I'm driving those in front of the doors where security would likely be coming from. I'm just trying to block any entrances into the room we're in.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, then I think that'll definitely obstruct their entrance as they try to make their way in. Do you think we're gonna need me as the cover then? Should I still, oh, the facility blew up. I don't know what happened here. Or
I think so. I
explain
think you can pull.
too soon, or...
You could pull the sort of everything's fine here. How are you card?
Yeah. Okay, sounds
Yeah, I
good.
mean,
Then
what's
I'll-
the alternative? What's the alternative? You leave? If we need you to be the cover, we hope you'll still be here to be the cover.
I don't want to draw too much suspicion here, so sounds good. I will. I'll stick around here.
Hey,
Y'all got your radio, right? If anything happens, feel free to walkie-talkie me in.
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
When have I ever run into trouble and not let you know about it?
You want that alphabetically or chronologically?
Don't worry about it. We're good. Let's go.
How long's
Go,
the
go,
list?
go.
Okay, let's go.
All right, where are we going, boys?
Here's a good question. If we are breaking the moon into pieces or whatever to steal it, how are we doing that?
Laser.
Not now. Wait. Hold on. That's a later thing.
Yeah,
We gotta steal the thing first.
Yeah.
We gotta
Okay.
hook it up to the trailer hook on the back of Name's car.
Yeah.
Which means we gotta find a good place to hook it in.
Then we need.
I think we probably want to
Yeah.
Jay's haunted. Jay's haunted.
Haunted.
Jay's haunted.
Oh no. No. How haunted am I?
Very.
Good now.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just Discord.
The gentle sounds of the Discord leaving notification.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How on a scale of 1 to haunted, where am I now?
You're
One.
good.
Left.
Like 0.
Sick. Love to hear it. Oh.
All right.
0's boring. I was hoping for a 0.5.
How are you?
Let's put it at a 0.69, maybe?
Nice.
That's not
The moon.
good.
The moon goes.
Can you still hear me or no?
You're
Yeah,
full
it's
count.
Coming through. You're.
All right.
I do love the idea that this is also happening in character, and this is the moon ghosts getting Pluto.
Oh my god.
Okay, is that what's happening here? Are we encountering our first moon ghosts in the attempt to try and find a
It
spot
seems
to
that
take
way.
this hook?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All of us are like talking about what we're gonna do with the moon, and Pluto just gets abducted by ghosts.
No, it's not that. Pluto just gets muted.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The ghosts are so powerful.
How did we...
I.
Hi.
Here, hello.
Oh.
All right,
Yeah.
I've returned.
Okay.
Hopefully for
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I just need to make sure I can get back into the ninja. There we go. Bada boom, bada boom.
This is reminding me a lot of that not very sexy emoji with the zipper mouth.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Alright,
Okay,
so
hello.
we're beset upon by ghosts, I think.
Oh no! Can Pluto just be dragged off down a hallway by a bunch of them?
Yes.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
the vibe based on the last
It's the
5
vibe.
minutes.
We're all arguing about how we're gonna split up the moon, and Pluto just gets like dragged down a hallway like fucking Silent Hill.
What's that?
So I think Jay and I talked about like Sasha being like one of the only people to put up with Pluto's just like ramblings, and Sasha goes, "Pluto's gone." And no, I'm not talking about the planet. I'm talking about
I don't think Pluto's a planet anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah,
I don't think
unfortunately.
Pluto is a
Rest-
Any
planet.
bunch of
Mhm.
fucking anything!
Who?
Help!
who here is the moon expert.
You
Is Pluto a
are.
moon?
I'm gonna go get Pluto back, and all right. I have to think about how she does this. Is there just like, is the
So-
camera
Good-
still
good.
there?
You think the ghost music? Yeah, I think Pluto dropped the camera
All right.
as they were being dragged off by ghosts into a dark moon base hallway.
Oh, flash! Duh.
Yeah, there you go.
If I take a picture and it'll illuminate everything with flash, that'll totally work. That'll totally clear off the infestation of moon ghosts. I'm a moon expert.
So I
I think
think
Why don't
that's-
we teach you in Moon School?
Yeah.
yeah. So that's gonna be a
That's-
roll because you're
yeah.
interacting with the ghosts.
Plus 0. That's an 11!
Hey.
Hey!
Nice.
We love to see it. I'm rolling better than I did in the last game.
So we clear the moon ghosts.
Rattlemane, do you not recognize this as like our universe, like the one we all live in? Does this seem
Yeah.
unfamiliar to you?
Yeah. So the light gets rid of the moon ghosts, I guess. It's like, huh,
Hey.
that's good to know.
I think Pluto's like up in an upper corner, just kind of pinned up there, and there's just a bunch of ghosts just kind of ghosting at them, and then they all just go away. It's just like a squabble of seagulls flocking away from I don't know, something that's been thrown at them, and Pluto just falls. Oh! I hate the moon, Sasha. I think I hate the moon.
You'll
on,
get used
get-
to it. Don't
get-
worry about it.
Chew.
Will
Do you want a smaller piece of the moon when we split it up? Would that make you feel
I-
better?
Yeah. Just let's just go.
All right, let's just go.
NASA's got to have like grappling hooks or something we can shoot into the moon to attach to the car, right? If we look around.
Yeah, but those are clearance level 2.
Oh, you can't.
I could get
you
a.
can't
I could. I mean, I could
Yeah.
probably convince somebody. You know.
Oh, good.
say
Yeah,
that
you
we-
should try that.
Time for
Yeah,
an inside
let's,
person to get to work.
Yeah. I think this makes sense. I'm gonna kind of scoot over the a car that's obstructing the entrance and open the door from the outside and like there's probably a crowd of folks on the other side and be like, hey, excuse me, pardon me, any of you have clearance level 2? I need to borrow something from the closet real quick. I'm just gonna roll 2d6.
Yep.
Is that against boss NASA?
Plus 1 because we cleared the ghosts.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 1, that is 7 plus 1, 8. So, I guess we have access to these grappling hooks for now, but we'll have to get that again next time.
This is going swimmingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going shockingly well.
I was
That's a big
really
deal.
worried for a second, honestly.
Mhm.
We dealt with the ghosts just kind of attacked me, and then we got rid of them, and everything else has been fine.
Yeah, no, we're fine. We're
For
fine.
now.
Yeah.
I think I get these out of the supply closet and, thank whoever it is who opened it for me and pat them on the shoulder and then walk back over to this garage, which is there's still a crowd of people on the other side who are like, why is this obstructed? Excuse me, pardon me, just sort of elbow my way through. And yeah, I got the grappling hooks.
I think Booker like motions Ferris aside. Is like, hey, are we gonna like tow the moon to the other side of the earth with all of these like people here? Shouldn't we make them leave?
Oh, that's a pretty good thought.
The fire alarm, right? Or
Yeah,
is there
there
not
you
enough
go.
oxygen?
We could,
Is there not
yeah,
enough oxygen on the moon for a fire alarm?
Moonfire.
Moonfire! Moonfire!
Well, I mean, I was just thinking, like, I did bring all of these extra explosives, so, like, if we need to make everyone think there's an emergency, like, we could just kind of create an emergency.
I think that makes sense.
Okay, we are the
Seems
emergency. All
truthful.
right.
I like that strategy.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
First info- No, go ahead.
I think Booker is going to, blow up one of the, like, staff rockets in this facility. Like, I
Perfect.
assume they have, like, escape pods and shit. I think Booker's just gonna try and set one on fire.
Perfect.
So, I'm gonna
Mhm.
call that interacting with the locale. That is an 8 plus 1, which means it succeeds, but it doesn't stick. So,
Okay, so we
will
blow
have
up
to-
this rocket, and presumably all of these folks are, were gathered around the garage and are now running outside to see what that explosion was. So that sort of clears that access point for us.
I think Pluto is, as people are rushing to check the access point, or Pluto is going to try and do everything they can to not be spotted because they're very worried that this heist is going to ruin their chances at getting to a good moon college after this.
My god.
I don't know if I should roll for stealth or just let that happen.
I think you could just let that happen because you're not specifically interacting with like the complications.
Okay.
So does
Oh,
that get
shit,
everybody out of the
I
facility?
forgot.
Oh,
I forgot that I rolled doubles, so we have to invert the complication card.
What does that do?
What does that mean?
That means we have to invert it and reinterpret it, and it changes for all future loops.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
boy.
mm-hmm.
Oh
Sick,
boy,
okay.
this is a new rule for me. I think we were
Yeah.
playing on 1.0 rules in my last game.
Yeah, this is 1.2 rules, baby.
Let's
Can I?
go.
Oh, I can't flip this that way.
Oh, no.
So yeah, so we flip this, and something about it changes for
Okay,
all future loops.
this might be trite, but if we're talking about a tower on the moon that is being inverted, what if the gravity switches inside?
Oh,
let's
there we
go!
go.
Okay.
Yep.
So what, we all just start floating?
It's the
Yeah.
simple things, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Sometimes
mhm.
you just float.
Did you, Booker? Are you sure you didn't blow up like the gravity button while you blew up that rocket as well?
Yeah, it kind of looks like you blew up the gravity
Uh,
button, Booker.
I'm not
No,
ready
the
to
explosive-
die!
The explosives were made for low gravity, not no gravity.
Yeah, I
Seems
mean,
logical to me.
I don't like look at things before I blow them up. That's like someone else's job.
Name is like trying to avoid being crushed by one of the cars that is now like
Yeah.
switching direction.
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean,
well,
it's not my job to know what things do before I blow them up.
Well, this will slow everybody else down. We've got these grappling hooks. I feel like we should find the spot where we're gonna stick the grappling hooks
Oh, true. If
and
we have
attach
grappling
them to the
hooks,
car.
gravity's
Right?
not that scary.
Okay, I'll find us a spot. I think can I just like roll to try and find us a spot? I'm trying to think what the place would be. But I think Pluto grabs. That is a 6. That is a 6 on 2 rolls, so it's not a great job.
Is that with the +1 benefit?
Yeah,
or...
is that with the +1?
Oh no, that's a 7 then.
Okay, so you
We
clear,
love
but
a
it won't
+1.
stick. Yeah, we love that
Mm.
+1.
We love that +1.
Means we avoid a new complication.
Okay. I figure there's probably just like big viewport windows. It's probably a window overlooking the Earth, and I just look at it for a second and go, oh man, I hope I get back there at some point in this. And I just sort of hook it on and hope for the best.
There are other planets out there. It's okay.
Not Brit. Okay. Nope, not gonna. Yes, you're right. You're right. Name there are. There certainly are.
Stay positive, buddy.
I'm trying.
We could, I mean, if it doesn't work out, we could just live on the moon forever. We're already here.
I wasn't made for a life of crime. My biggest accomplishment was buying a fake piece of Martian excavated rock on eBay when I was 15. I was so proud of it for a year until I learned it was fake.
Oh,
You also graduated. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at.
That's not nothing.
That's true.
So like I said, I had this piece of Martian rock I bought on eBay.
NASA's always accepting new internships. I mean, maybe not from people who are trying to steal from them right
Not
now.
if they see
but-
my face, they're not. Speaking of which, let's go.
They don't have cameras in this facility. Like, who's gonna steal the moon? Well, us, obviously.
Who's gonna steal
but
the moon?
who's gonna steal the moon?
Do we just smash cut to us, like, right outside this window trying to affix these grappling hooks?
I think so.
I think,
Yes.
yeah.
Um,
Alright.
Does everyone have spacesuits?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Like,
We
haven't-
came to a
we haven't
moon heist
adjusted at
without
this point.
spacesuits?
Yeah.
Name does not, and it's inexplicably fine.
Oh, cool, great, love
Yeah.
that.
Love that. Name, I think we've got these grappling hooks all good to go. I think we can affix these to the back of the rocket, and you can just sort of start towing.
Sure, let me just go back downstairs, upstairs, where we came from.
You know where we came from, yeah.
Yeah.
Directions.
Can someone help me hook these up to the car? I'm not very good with my hands.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright. So I will point out that we have roughly 5 minutes left, and we have not addressed Boss NASA.
Yeah, I think it's
That's
at
true.
this point that the moon intercom comes on, and we hear Boss NASA's voice over the speakers, and it's, hello there, everybody on New Moon Facility Ice Cream Cone number 5. 5, where did that come from? Don't worry about that explosion that you all heard earlier. There's just some, we're doing some technical testing difficulties. It's all standard, but if you do see any unusual activity, be on your guard. and we're gonna have some folks who are investigating take a look and see what's all going on. Just to take all of that into consideration. So hope you're all doing well. Bing bong.
If we get out of here alive, I'm totally gonna work for that guy one day.
Really?
You become a corporate shell?
I just want it. I
Some
don't
of us
know.
like
I'm
being corporate
dreaming big.
shells.
Is this a bad time to tell you all that I did find another job and I will be putting in my 2 weeks?
I mean, I was gonna quit after this too, if we're being completely
Yeah.
honest.
Oh, that
I
makes
never
it a
even
lot
wanted
better.
to
I
be
was really
here.
worried
I
about
just
telling
wanna
you
go
all.
back to-
That's really good to know.
Yeah, I
Go
think
back to
so.
space school.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's not
great.
even my
You know,
favorite
I just-
celestial body. It's like number
I know that
7
when
on the
you
list.
when you look for a driver on Craigslist, normally you want them to like drive for like I don't know, like a while, but you know, stuff comes up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
don't worry about it, buddy. Like, where do you even go from here from stealing the moon? Like, what could
Yeah.
possibly
There's
else
nowhere
do?
else to go.
Stealing
Well,
the
no, I
There's
think
nowhere
sun.
to
that
go
sounds
but
pretty
up.
cool.
Mm.
I'm driving for someone named the Poppy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got like a big fancy car. I don't know. It looks cool.
Well, good for you, bud.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that.
From science to religion. What a story. Anyway, let's get the show on the road.
Let's do it.
Sasha very softly to name is like, poor Pluto. I don't think they're cut out for this.
Looks up. You could have thought of that before. Let's just go.
Ah,
Chris, do you want to roll to deal with the ice cream cone as we like blast off out of here or attempt to?
Sure do. And I got a 7.
All right, that's with the +1.
Oh no, that's an 8 then.
Ah, okay, so we succeed, but it won't stick. So we blast off. Success. No stick. All right, how are we doing this?
I was not
I mean,
referencing
we're just
Eddie
taking
Guerrero,
it
but
to
it's
the other
incredible that
side,
works,
right?
too.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's take it to the other side.
All right, so yeah, I guess I just drive around.
Well,
drive around the world.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm playing like a smooth jazz essentials playlist on Apple Music on my
my
on my
God.
phone while we're doing so.
Just towing the moon through space to the sounds of smooth
Yeah,
jazz.
and I'm not driving very fast.
A perfectly respectable, like 5 miles over the speed limit.
I don't want to lose
Mm.
the moon. It's gonna sway a lot if I go too fast. You understand?
Oh, I get it, I
You're,
get it.
you're
I get
physics
it.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, gravity, like, you know.
You know, I'm
we've-
really gonna miss you all. You've all been so nice to me. I just really appreciate it. Is everyone having a good time? Is this okay? Should I turn the air down a little bit? Let me know.
It's perfect. Hey, do you have any bottles of water in here or anything like that?
Oh, I don't know. Look around. Maybe.
Let's see. Oh, there's a couple cans of Shasta. That'll do. Anyone want a Shasta?
I'll take one.
All right. Throws a
Does-
Shasta.
Does
Throws a
Boss NASA
Shasta.
like send anything after us?
Yeah, I was
or...
gonna say. I think
Yeah.
I think
we
we're
have to-
having this conversation like something happens.
I think we have to
we
end this
acknowledged
loop
Boss
with like
NASA
a
and then
big.
went okay and left.
Yeah.
I think we end this loop with like a huge explosion kind of on when we look out the window and see, I don't know, maybe like the grappling hooks that we had attached are untethered and the moon is slowly drifting back into position.
We left Boss NASA on the moon.
Mm. They came over the moon intercom. Like they didn't leave the facility.
Yeah, sure.
They were
Yeah.
Oh,
investigating.
he's climbing up.
Oh no, the moon ghost got Jay again.
They got Jay again.
I think I understood that enough to interpret that that Boss NASA is climbing up the grappling hooks.
Oh
He's a
yeah,
dedicated
yeah.
Oh, wow.
employer. Maybe you're onto something there about wanting to work for him.
Mm.
Those old moon ghosts are getting in my microphone again.
Yeah.
No.
Are we good?
Not the moon
Yeah.
ghost.
Was
Okay.
was I correctly interpreting you that Boss NASA is like climbing up the grappling hooks
That
after us?
was the mental image I had.
Yeah.
I think I just
Incredible.
look out the window and I say, "Oh, Yeah, I'm just gonna not be by the window because if that guy sees that I'm with, that's not good.
You lose your severance package then.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
join you
my
down here. I
that's
don't want
my
to get
boss.
blacklisted. Yeah, that could be my future boss. Who knows?
And so no, don't replay. And so that is where the loop ends with all of us cowering in our van.
Oh my god.
After as boss NASA climbs up the grappling hook ropes after us.
Bosses are scary.
Bosses are
This is
scary.
true.
What does the timeline resetting look like? Like, does it emanate from the moon? Is it like just a flash of light? Like what? What's
It
the
could
visual
just
image?
be a.
here?
It just could be a. And we're just back in
We're
time.
just back. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We're
Can I
just
can I
back.
pitch something? Can I pitch something?
Yeah.
The second that Jay's character pops open the Shasta from the backseat, time restarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. Great.
Mhm.
Oh, I found another box. The fabled
just, like-
second box was too much.
We just like drive through a space like a cosmic ray field or something, and then we're suddenly back to landing on the moon.
Oh, I was like implying that there's something wrong with the Shasta.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's pretty good.
The ghost got into it. The ghost got into the Shasta.
The
and
ghost
Yeah.
got the Shasta.
molecular makeup of Shasta plus ghost was all we needed to just set the
Yeah.
universe ablaze.
Well, ghosts are still on the moon. They're just not
Yeah,
our
they just-
problem
They're
anymore.
just-
not gonna
they
bother
climbed
us.
over the grappling hook with the NASA guy.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody knows that ghosts don't actually reset when the timeline resets. So we already took care of them last time. That's gonna stick. They're
Yeah.
just gonna see us this next time and be like, "Oh yeah, it's you guys again." Well, we're just gonna steer clear of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a scary camera.
Maybe I can be friends with the ghosts now.
I love that for you.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great.
So with that, we have finished our first loop of Time to Drop, and we will re-adjourn on Sunday to hopefully finish stealing the moon for real this time.
Perfect.
Listen, we don't have 16 complications. I think we're good.
Yeah, I don't imagine that it'll go this smoothly again, but we'll see.
No, yeah, this went pretty smooth. We got the
We
grappling
already
complaints.
cleared
We
one,
found
it's
Shasta. It
fine.
was all good.
It'll be
That was
fine. It'll be fine.
Delightful.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, what could
That-
go wrong?
Who can say?
Then in that case, I've climbed back into the call. And
hello,
I'm here
Riley.
to say
Hello.
hello everyone and thank you for watching the moon landing so far tonight. We are about to begin the Pokemon bracket tournament led by Marn, commentated by me and Andrew. So please hold on to your butts, stay in your seats, because after that we will get to If Not Us Then Who Among Us to close out our evening, and you're gonna see a lot of these wonderful people back, or sorry, these wonderful actors acting. It's gonna be fucking
Thank
great.
you.
It's gonna be so good.
Yes. Can I get at least $2 and for everyone who says Morbin or makes me think of Morbius in the chat? I just want that from you. Just because I see Morbin time, I see Jay's Morbin, I see all this stuff.
It's the
Is
Morbius
this the Morbius
tax.
tax?
It's the
Yeah.
Morbius.
It's the Morbius tax.
Let's fucking go, Caro.
I want to steal the moon so it's illegal to morb.
Morb's haunted.
Morbs. And with that, I'm gonna cut the camera and bring it back in a second.
All right. Hey,
Ta-ta, gamers.
hey, Marn.
I'm playing random old commercials that were given to me. Wendy's is open late.
Wine lemon sauce. Plus all 1,000 breadsticks you want. Olive Garden. When you're here,